Come 2019 election, between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
God forbid that any of them become the president of this country.
Atiku, I don't want Buhari. Buhari ma lole ni o.
As in both of them, they are artists. Anyone will go choose, may they enter.
Between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer?
None.
None. Wow. Between Buhari and Atiku, who would you prefer to be the president?
Anyway, to my own view, I prefer Atiku.
Buhari and Atiku, who would you prefer to become the president?
Buhari to be president
And Atiku. Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to become the president in 2019?
For Buhari to come to Nigeria to rule again, even when I'm dead.
2019 election, between Buhari and Atiku, who are you going to vote for?
Although really, Atiku has done before, and Buhari also has done before.
Okay.
And if you consider starting from the terms of military, Buhari has done, and people consider Buhari than Atiku. But I like to vote for Atiku for this 2019.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can you give me a reason why you want Atiku?
Atiku ò ṣèjọba rí. Ó ti yé Buhari ti ṣe ẹlẹ́kejì tó ṣe nìyẹn. Àrí yípadà Nàìjíríà ò change. Àwọn alájẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì kan fẹsẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ káàkiri ní àárín yẹn kan.
All right.
Tí Atiku náà bá ṣe wò, àtúmọ̀ àwọn bóńdà tó ṣe máa rí.
Can you give me a reason?
They need to relax, they're old.
They need to relax their hold. All right. Okay.
The time for old cargo has long passed. We're in a new Nigeria, and I think that opportunity should be given to younger Nigerians, especially younger minds, people under 40s. Instead of voting old people like Atiku or Buhari, gone are those times, and it will never happen. I just want to leave one message for everybody. I want everybody to go out to register so that your vote can count. We're not talking about prayer points, because prayer points are not going to count in the next election. It is your vote that will count. So everybody, go out en masse and vote.
Between Buhari and Atiku, who will you prefer?
Certainly, I can never vote for Buhari again, sincerely speaking.
So you're telling me you prefer Atiku?
It should be better than Buhari. Sure. Because cattle colony alone, this proposal of cattle colony alone has disqualified Buhari in my own terms.
I prefer another person to come over than Buhari, because it's not right to ruin the nation.
They enter there, they want to go and save our money. So now only God can resolve this country. You understand? If me say particular enter there, I want to go and thief. You understand? Now only God can. That's it.
You prefer to be the president?
Atiku.
You prefer Atiku?
Yes.
Can you tell me why?
Because Atiku supports restructuring, and he's the more better candidate, and he's a person that we've not yet seen, and he has tried a lot to become the president, and he has not made it. So this time around, I think he's the more better option, because we've seen Buhari and we've seen what he can do, and we've seen that nothing much.
Okay.
Everybody is hungry, and the economy is bad, and Fulani herdsmen are killing people. Can you
give me a reason?
My reason is that, do you know that what is going on at 15 years ago or 20 years ago? You understand? It can't use that one to this time. You understand? So you need people, you need person like young man to be our president. That's the Buhari. He's a young man. I like Buhari more than Atiku.
Yeah. Can you give us a reason?
The reason why is that how things is going nowadays is not speak well, and with the situation of the country now, so that's the reason why I said I prefer Atiku. Yeah, we should try another person.
Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
Actually, as you're asking me now as a person, I don't know. I can't even really choose either of them. But looking at it again from the other side, if you really want me to choose, I can still go for Buhari. I don't know. Let me just say Buhari. Let me choose them in different perspectives.
Okay.
Okay, but you say Buhari.
Yes.
I just believe maybe Buhari will come back the second tenure to come and display what he has not been able to, to showcase.
Okay.
On all the while, because, at least he has been sick for a while.
Okay.
So he has not been really able to carry out, what the burning heart desires. I understand. Then I think the only thing he has really done was to curb corruption. So he has not really able to do more than that.
Okay.
So I think he might be able to come back and do that. But looking at the other aspect too, like maybe a candidate like your second candidate,
Atiku.
Yeah. I just believe Atiku is an action man.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just an action man, at least from the history of Atiku, as in from the kind of person he has been during the days of his when he was in custom and all of that. He has been always action man. So I think he can still be more active.
From 2019 election, between Buhari and Atiku, who would you prefer to be the president?
None of them.
You don't want any of them?
Yes.
Wow.
Why? And because both of them has failed us. They failed us.
Buhari and Atiku, who would you like to be the president?
None of the above.
Wow, can you give us a reason?
Yeah, because I just feel that maybe they are too old for it and they have been the one not really giving the best to Nigerians.
2019 election, between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be your president?
Atiku and
Buhari.
Actually, I would prefer Atiku.
Can you give us your reason?
Because we've tested Buhari, we've seen his work, which was not impressive for the past 4 years.
Okay.
So I'll personally go for Atiku.
Okay.
And for the fact that he's coming from PDP,
okay,
he's my own candidate as well. Because APC has not done anything hopeful.
Yes, come 2019. I'm still waiting for somebody good enough to get my vote. I'm waiting for their campaign and their whatever they're going to do. But I don't think either Buhari or Atiku is good enough to be our president. They are the same category, still old minds trying to run new generations of Nigerians. So we need somebody fresh, somebody with fresh idea, and I don't think those two have what the country needs.
Election, between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to become the president?
That's a tough question. It's like you are giving me a choice between the devil and the blue sea. So I don't know. I have no direct answer, please. I would prefer a better, younger, vibrant candidate that is more sincere and who has not disappointed Nigerians before. Because the youth has lost hope in all these old brigades. We don't have confidence in them any longer. So I would prefer a visionary young person that is dynamic, intelligent, that is creative, that can go to the bed with Nigerian problem and wake up with solutions. Not all these confused old brigades.
Would you prefer to be the president?
Does it have to be both options? Because I don't think any of those two people deserve to be our president.
Between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
Prefer. None actually.
None. Why?
Yes. It's still business as usual. I still have my former vice presidency coming back, former head of state, former presidency coming back. I really think none of them have anything to offer. To me, I would just prefer someone just coming from somewhere like a third party, Even if the person, let someone else seriously just come up at Buhari, Atiku. I don't know. They are just birds of the same feather.
Between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be your president?
None of them.
Can you give me the reason?
Yeah, it's obvious Buhari has failed. He has failed his opportunity. He failed the only opportunity that was given to him. And Atiku has been there before, and there was nothing to write him about. You understand? It's still the same political group, the same political leaders have led before, and they have plunged Nigeria into this terrible darkness we found ourselves in. So they can't continue to rotate power among themselves. Well, I think it's time Nigeria needs to get a new leader, a decent leader, someone that's not been there before. So within the age of, say 35 to 40, you understand? That's what we need now. So none of the two of them, they are not worthy. They are not worthy to rule us again.
An election between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
The truth of the matter is that when you look at the both of them, I prefer none. Because as far as I'm concerned, they are of the same thing. You find out that most of the politicians that we have today, they move. You see their transition from one party to the other. You begin to ask yourself, do they really have the agenda of the people at heart or their own selfish ambition? Yeah.
So you prefer none of them?
No, we want kids from the new block. Let people with different ideas, let's give opportunities to the young ones that are just coming. People like Donald Duke, for example, a lot of people have been talking about, the guy. We see what he did when he was governor down there. So let's give such people, opportunity to come. We're tired of the old blocks, people that have been there for many years, even before we were born, and they are still there doing nothing.
Between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
I would prefer Buhari.
You prefer Buhari to run again? Why?
The reason being that he has been doing very well, and is still doing, and we believe that come 2019, he will do better than what he's doing right now.
Between Atiku and Buhari, who would you prefer to be the president?
I'll go for Atiku because